Let's move to the country from where we broadcast live now, and we talk about the South African Police Minister, Professor Firoz Cachalia, who is expected to be among the witnesses to appear before the Parliament's ad hoc committee looking into concerns around national security this week. Last week, former Police Minister Bheki Cele criticized the South African criminal justice system as a whole, saying it is sympathetic to criminals than victims. He told the committee that there is an urgent need for the country's lawmakers to revisit lawmaking processes at large. The parliament process was established following allegations of misconduct and fraud in the police system made by KwaZulu Natal Provincial Police Commissioner General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. We're joined by security strategist now and retired Interpol ambassador to discuss this, Andy Mashaile. Andy, good morning and thank you for making time.
Good morning to you, Lulu, and the Heavyweight Champion Show listeners on this Heavyweight Champion Breakfast Show.
Thank you. It's Asanda though, not Lulu. Lulu will be on later
Asanda,
on in the show, and well, in the
my
channel.
apology.
No problem. So, what do you make of South Africa's former police minister Bheki Cele's appearance and then him contradicting the current minister of police's statements?
One, he was confident. We saw that he got straight to the point, and he revealed knowledge of how the system operates. When it comes to contradicting the minister, I fully understand where he was coming from. If you claim that the PKTT came after being established by the IMC was given birth to by the presidential decree or instruction, and the interministerial committee set up the project management team that looked after the PKTT led by General Dumsani Kumalo. When you want to disband the PKTT, you must follow the process of establishment. Yes, your argument says there was no more IMC. If that's the case, the IMC is not the owner of the PKTT process. The owner is the president of the country. You are supposed to go to the president for consultation, Asanda, not a briefing or not informing. So, long story short, Bheki Cele was correct from a process point of view. And secondly, him having it said it was wrong, like we had him emphasize, and him revealing all other things that he picked up from Matala in the meeting in KZN, speaking to the issue of the current minister requesting assistance from Matala to fund his presidential desires and aspirations, suggests that he went there, Bheki Cele, to check on the process and also to check on the integrity of the current minister. And I think those 2 points that I've raised throw the minister under the bus a little bit further under the bus.
Let's talk about Mkhwanazi's apology to Minister Cele. The ad hoc committee had called for this apology for him accusing Cele of sending attempted murder, accused Vusumuzi Kat Matlala a bank account number that was used to receive money from Matlala. Firstly, what kind of hurt do you believe this accusation caused? I know it's water under the bridge now because Cele seemed to have accepted the apology, saying that Mkhwanazi had made a genuine mistake. But what kind of hurt did this make?
Asanda, I think for the fact that you know that you never sent any picture of yours, any compromising picture of yours. When you are told that you have sent a picture to me, you are not going to be hurt. You might feel anger, and the anger that says these people really don't know what they are doing, and correctly so. Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi came to redeem himself by sending that SMS or that text message to the evidence leader and the ad hoc committee. And I think Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi is going to get out of this one very easy from our researches, from my researches and my contacts and many of those things. I think I understand what went wrong. But let me close this short little comment by saying I respect Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. And why is that so? There is integrity in him and how he does things that he has done, the allegations, the evidence that he delivered. And for the fact that he came around to say, hey, I have messed up another man who must not be messed up. And him coming out clearly to say, I am fallible like any other person. I therefore request for forgiveness. And that says to me, Asanda, there's integrity in him, and that legitimizes his allegations. If he was if he were to be any other man, you would have said, I don't care. We'll meet each other in court, myself and Bheki Cele. And I was also moved almost to tears by seeing a man who was wrongly put on the spot. When that man says, I know that this man is a human being, is
Mm.
fallible. I respect him as a police officer. That was moving. And a
And
big brother leadership there.
secondly and briefly, Cele also saying that Mkhwanazi's popularity is working against him. What do you read into that in terms of what he meant?
I think he was also throwing a jab, at Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, just to bloody his nose. I think he is cautioning him that in all the good that you are doing, make sure that your investigations are properly finalized and are properly analyzed. Asanda, long and short, I think this is what has happened. You have a name called Cele and you have a name called Babundosi. And those two names have almost the similar cell phone numbers with one digit um, differing from those two numbers. And obviously, the overzealousness of the investigators, when they see Cele, they will go for any number, not having it verified the real number. He might have given an individual his numbers, and crooked individuals would use those numbers for nefarious purposes. Some of them would refer to themselves as Cele, as we have seen some people referring themselves to themselves as General Beer of the Hawk. So I
Yeah.
think the explanation that's going to come out there is going not to be really convincing, but it's going to be putting bare facts of what happened in terms of the analysis error when Asan.
Andy, thank you so much again for your insights. They're always valuable. We appreciate them.
Thank you very much, my sister. Take and stay blessed. Please pass my regards to all at home.
Awesome, I will. Andy Mashaile is a security strategist and retired Interpol ambassador, giving us the latest in terms of the Parliament's ad hoc committee following or paralleling the Nhlanhla Commission in terms of the South African Police Service and accusations made within that body. It's 8:31 Central African time. Let's get our news headlines. Here's Jwalani Tulo Ngwebe.
SABC News,